I just love the Oathbreaker Paladin. Just chills here regardless. And yes, I got my drink. I'm having chocolate milk with Bailey's. Because that's all I got right now. I don't have wine in the house. And honestly, it's not bad. It's mainly Bailey's, so it's fine. Thank you for joining me.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
You can say
Let's make this happen.
He's so happy. Okay. Time to go. Cool. Let's put that ring on us because that will give us a little bit more movement. I also found, I know it's on Astarion. We found it on a random skeleton, but it gives a +2 to sleight of hand. It removes like a, it gives you a -1 to your charisma. I respect him. So his charisma is not that great anyways, but like, it was a move. And yes, we'll bring Scratch. I love Scratch is the one that starts the initiative. That's great.
Coming through.
I never cast armor as it is. His charisma as a rogue honestly isn't that great. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I changed it so he's got like a little bit more strength. Because I'm playing around with multi-classing him. I haven't settled on what yet. But I was like, let's just remove it there. And so I brought it down to 9. And then the ring brought it down to 8. So it was great. You know.
I'm heating up. Incoming.
Okay. Like, his bonuses to things, but his charisma score is shit. Oh, yeah. It's really funny because everyone thinks he's, like, so much more charismatic. That's why, like, for me, I love that because, again, scores don't mean shit. You can have a low score, but still be... It just all, like, it depends upon your... Nice is good to lie. That, too. Well... I don't think he's a good liar. I think he's just very good at stretching the truth around, but yeah.
I won't give in.
Just because I'm literally thinking of a line that he says, and he literally says, I'm no liar. I may bend the truth, but I'm not a liar. So. I mean, mechanically. Oh, you're right. Yeah. You're right. I misunderstood. Yes. Mechanically, yes.
One day I'll catch a break.
Consider that just because he says that doesn't mean he's... Oh, 1000% fair. I know that. I'm not that naive. I'm not that naive. I don't lie, so the liar you know lying wicked.
On I go.
Okay, can I... nah. Honestly, we're fine for the moment. Yeah, everyone's gonna dash over. See, I like this way because everything's gonna get funneled into this area, which is fine. Liar, liar, plants for hire. As Patrick Starr would say.
Making my move.
Okay. Can we... this help or hinder us? That's gonna be the question. Yeah, we'll find out. Tonight on Dateline, we have a goblin questioning his life choices as he dashes through the maze and jumps out. Alright, gotcha. Such a good baby.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Rude.
Can't even catch my breath.
Let's see how.
Got to move.
One. Alright, well, let's see what we're gonna. I can still stand by the main idea that he lies to you about being a magistrate in Baldur's Gate because I simply don't think that's true. I think as a thief who got his ass beat by the Gur because he fucked with the wrong ones and Cazador smelled blood in the water like a shark. That's my correct opinion. That's definitely your opinion. I disagree, but I think he once was a magistrate. I don't think he obviously has been one since being under Cazador. Because that would again kind of fit Cazador's MO of he's been going after people with power in Baldur's Gate. But like, again, we will perhaps never get the true confirmation. That's the official opinion of the channel, saying as Fair owns it. I mean, valid? It's definitely an interpretation. Do I think that? No, but I'm not gonna say no, that's wrong. It's a game, it's pixels. Yazora didn't go after people of power though because it would have drawn too much attention to himself. He even told Spawn not to do that. True, but when he was first starting out, he was going for people that were in positions of power but not too powerful. Because like Dahl is, for instance, was a doctor. So that, you know, a lot of people are going to that person for healing, for research, for a lot of that stuff. And we don't know anything else about Dahl, but one could presume, for instance. So I would, like, my brain at least and how I interpret it, he was a magistrate. And yeah, he did pass a law, and because he was looking out for himself. Like, I think a lot of his basic, like, Astarianness that we met when we ran across him, he was very self-serving, not looking out for it, just based off of some of the writings and stuff I've seen. So I think that it stands that way, but you know, I think he also just had a very quick wake up of, hey, no, you're not as big of a fish as you thought you were.
Still on my feet.
But again, like, I mean, you're making an assumption that that she was that kind of doctor MO. She was a scientist, but that doesn't mean she was a med. No. I realize the way I said it is not. I wasn't alluding to the fact that she was a medical doctor. She is a doctor that did research of some kind. Could be like a Raj, it could be like something else, but either way, that is somewhat of a position of power. I could see him being a lawyer or a student of the law, but not a full magistrate. He says he bends the truth. He might have been training to be a magistrate or intending to be a magistrate or a new magistrate. He might have literally gotten the job and then... But yeah, no, like, you're correct. I have no idea what kind of... Not necessarily a Raj wasn't in any position of power. I mean, she kind of was within the absolute. Kind of. Because she was making, like, essentially weapons for the absolute. So... Again, that's just my interpretation. So... Oh, I never really read Araj as having much power. I don't think overall she has much power in the cult, but I think she does have some power within the cult. You know, she was a tick with the absolute. She was only there to get... Okay. Got it. Are we in the... Yeah, like I said, we're all interpreting things differently, and that's all good and fun. Uh-oh. Woo! It's only a difference to you because you... So all there's a difference of interpretation. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. Literally, again, this game is pixels, y'all. There's a lot of information we don't know, and that's fine. Like, I get so mad when people start asserting, and again, I know Fair is fully, like, joking, so it's obviously fine. But, like, and I know we've had it in the channel before where people are like, yo, vampires don't have souls. The fuck? Astarion doesn't have a soul. Huh? What? No, I'm not wrong. I'm being serious. This is correct, and y'all are wrong. Whatever, Fair. That's what I have to say to you. Whatever. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Or, like, oh, the other thing that popped out, too, and I know Fair's heard this conversation before of, like, for me, I've interpreted because of my own experiences and such. I think that Astarion is, I know Neil's confirmed him as Pan. I also think he's Ace. I think he's Demi specifically. Drugs help me sleep at night. Valid. What was it? I was talking to Milady Confetti about it. And she made a TikTok and someone went, like a bunch of people went off to her. And then I jumped in because I, you know, obviously had made that comment and wanted to help her out. Because, hey, it's rude. But there were people that were like, no, you're being silly. It's just a trauma response. And I'm like, are you serious? First off, thank you for ace erasure from that. But second off, the fuck? My problematic opinion is that being Pan doesn't prevent you from being Ace. Source literally me, Pan and Ace. Hey, yeah. I'm bi and Demi / Ace. That's not problematic, that's just fact. Yeah. It's like... Wow, it's like the whole idea that Ace is all about fluidity with things. I'm also Ace and Pan. Yeah, I'm bi and Ace. Specifically Demi, but yeah. Did I have someone straight up say, yo, no, you're not Ace, you just had trauma? It's almost like Ace is a spectrum. Exactly! And I was like, okay, but it can be both though. And they went off on like, oh no, he's like, it's all just trauma for him. I'm like, that's now how, like, he's got trauma, sure, but I think it's so much more complicated than that. Like, no. Thank you for trying to erase me and my experiences was very much my response. Someone can have trauma and also be yeah, same fair. I am also ace and have had trauma. Like what? Like this that Venn diagram, it's me in the middle. Like you can have Porque no los dos. You can have both. Lordy me. It makes me so tired. But like, that's been some opinions of people in the game. They're like, And not everyone who has trauma becomes ace. Yes. So is my fiance who has trauma and is definitely not an ace. Yeah. It's so frustrating. And it gets worse when it's around, again, even worse when it's pixelated characters. Or characters in a book. Any kind of outward representation of a character. It just gets so much worse and it's exhausting. It's like, dude, seriously? Alright, well, we did a good job of holding them off as long as we did. Yep, it does get worse when it's pretty white men. Mm-hmm. You
Bye
right.
forever, pal.
Oh boy, you need health potions ASAP.
Watch this.
Is that 3 hit points? Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah.
What comes easy these days?
Yeah, it's exhausting because you don't get the same, 1,000%. 1,000%. I totally agree with you. The only discourse you get with black characters is, actually they can't be with my white fae because they're ace. And when I want to slap them for 2 reasons. No one's running to woobify Will the same way they do. Oh, same. I'm screeching. Yeah. And like, yeah, sure. I get, it's no secret I like Astarion, but I also was going, oh, when we were romancing Will. And I still have every intention of doing that with Will. I think Will's phenomenal. Honestly, we're gonna probably do a Kasara run after Gale. That's not honor mode. And I would like to see that through. I've been enjoying, like, his stuff. Do I wish he had more story and stuff and it was a little bit more? Sure. But, like, yeah. I get all blushy and stuff with Will when stuff's happening. Sure, not as much as Astarion, but some of it I can't really control. I can't control how red my face gets. But, like, I think Will's phenomenal. It's a red flag for me if people don't like Will. Like, but then they go goo eyes for Gale. And for me, and I know I've talked about it, I don't think, like, Tim Downey did an incredible job. I will repeatedly say that. All the actors did an incredible job with their characters. Gale, to me, is just very toxic. Feel like that make me feel like Dirge. Like, to me, I find him incredibly, like, dismissive, entitled. It's just, like, honestly, reminds me of my ex, but also reminds me of the majority of people that I left, like, Delaware for. Like, like, moved away from. That just same kind of mindset, you know? I don't want that. I'm good. I'm good to never have to deal with that again. Will I still do the Gale romance? Yeah. I sent y'all the picture of what she's gonna look like. I wrote a backstory for her. You know? And I will do it. Cause hey, yes, it's you know, a reward for charity stuff, but also I'm genuinely curious if my opinion's gonna change after romancing him. I doubt it. Make her black though? I mean, I can if you would like. I sent you the picture fair of what she looks like. I can do that, that's fine. have no problem doing that. I know, and I meant to say it then, but I got distracted. Yeah, I can do that. That is totally fine.
2 steps at a time.
1000% can do that. But yeah, like, we will see. I want to try and romance everyone. I would love to get eventually Minthara and see what that's all about.
This could be fun,
I would
baby.
love to see what Lae'zel is all about, especially since I know they've apparently added
gonna
stuff
take?
into the game. I don't know what, but I would love to see how that looks. You know? So,
Jimmy on the go.
it breaks my heart.
Sometimes the only way
And I know I'm
out
preaching
is
to the choir, but it's just exhausting. Yeah, they added stuff for everyone except Will. That's... Well, maybe by the time I get through romancing everyone, maybe they'll have added stuff for Will. I mean, from what I saw, some of his new kisses are pretty nice.
Talk to me.
Not that that's acceptable in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not making up excuses, but... This is my villain origin story. But I agree. Again, they're constantly adding stuff, which I appreciate. So I'm hoping, hey, by the time we get to the Will romance, which will happen, that maybe he'll have a whole thing. I would love for him to have a storyline that's not connected as directly as it is to the Emperor and Answer. Because he just, like, his storyline, it literally feels like a bookmark in the Emperor story. And it shouldn't. Now, I might be controversial for saying that, but that's how it feels like. There's not really a satisfying feel to it. But I'm also curious, will that change if I have him go as a dupe versus not? I don't know. I don't know.
Ready for another round?
Nicely done, Karlak. But yeah, we'll see. But I said it before, I'm gonna do my damnedest to try and explore everyone's story. Sure, am I gonna fuck around with the Starian? Yeah. But like, I might do that, but he's not gonna be endgame for a lot of the characters. It also just depends upon the character. So far, I've been playing a lot more of my chaotic characters that are kind of like all over the place. But I do have 1 or 2 that are very like, nah, no. How did I know? How did I know that was gonna happen? You bastard! You pushed Scratch. Death. Death. Absolute death to you.
At the ready.
Absolute death to you. I can move closer. Damn it, now I can't jump. You dare hurt? I am smiting your ass. Okay, unless I miss.
Let's finish this.
Unless I fucking miss. There we go, now I didn't miss.
Got to press on.
Take 2.
Yeah, I knew that face was coming. But hey, I like Astarion. It's like I said, it's nice. But will he be endgame? No.
No time to waste.
But again, it also depends on the character. Because like I said, I have some characters that are very much not like, yo, I don't want to sleep with really anyone but the person that I actually want to be with. And like, that's not you. I love that emote. Of course you do, you made it. That is on the list of things, like once we get financially sound, I want Wicked to just do a bunch of stuff. I want artwork of Amp. I want literally art deco of Diodora. I want that. And I'd make it again. I'd say I love it again. I want it. I want, like, the moment where Toby and Aurea are flying in the sky. I want a picture of that. I want
Covered.
Diodora and Aurea moments pictured. I want all the art. Like, I just need... I'm literally waiting to hear about 2 possible job opportunities right now, and it is so much of a struggle to be patient, because I am not a patient person in general, but especially when I'm excited. I'm patient with my friends because they're my friends.
What now?
But like literally everybody else, I could care less. I want to know now. Like, I'm that person, if there is ever a surprise for me, do not let me know, because I'm gonna obsess about it. I am gonna obsess because I get so excited about it. Don't tell me. Oh no, everyone's dead. My is less about you liking a story, more about like, yes, you like him and that's fine. They talk about doing things different a lot, but then make that same choice. I just want you to dream bigger. That is valid. Next area award should be a playthrough where she can't recruit Astarion. I'm gonna tell you that you have a surprise and a voice that'll make you think it's a bad one. That's valid. That's also bad, because then I will obsess about it and be anxious about it. It's never like good. But you're right, fair. And that's why, like, I want with like Marina, for instance, I was like, I haven't done this before. And that's what at least Haven would actually do with, like, telling her about her brothers, for instance. And I appreciate you calling me out. Please do that. I sometimes need that reminder. So, like, because I do settle into what's comfortable. So you are correct. But I'm totally fine with shifting that, especially if it's a nice little reminder of, hey, yes, these characters are similar, they're chaotic, but they don't have to all make the exact same, like, choice. And that's valid. I'm totally fine with that. So, yeah. Completely valid, and I appreciate you telling me that. Scratch is the good boy. Alright, let's take out the god. And I think he used the excuse of being chaotic to justify making the choice over and over again. Yes and no. I can definitely see where you're coming from with that. Like, I agree to an extent. Definitely, so stop it. Valid. I definitely agree to an extent about that one, but yeah. Like I said, just poke me and I'll do something different. That's what I want these playthroughs to do. I don't want it to be the exact same choices every single time. That's kind of honestly been the run with honor mode, because not everything is guaranteed and I can't go back to a save scrum. I have to go with whatever is here. Me bullying you is poking you? I know. But you also bully me, period. So that doesn't really change depending on the situation. So how about you tell me when you're actually like being legit serious? When it comes down to that, like, you can use that, like, these Harv scream emote specifically when you're being serious in regards to a thing, because it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard for me to tell, and that's just my neurospicy brain is having a hard time putting some kind of tone to it besides joking. Can't do it. So I don't know, we can talk about what works. How you're using it right away. But yeah, that was one of the reasons I wanted to do honor mode.
Strike fast.
Was the challenge, but also, hey, like, I can't go back. If something gets fucked up... Oh, that was funny. I'll drop your full government. I actually won't. I mean, that's valid.
No time to waste.
I think I have. It's part of my ban terms. It's like, you cannot use my full government name. I also put like my addresses in so people can't try to dox me in Twitch chat. And that's just a habit I picked up from, like, the hate raid situations that were happening. Because, like, absolutely the fuck
Mine
not.
as well.
Yeah, we could, like, just let me know. Like, or you could literally just say, hey, yo, I'm being serious. And that's fine. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of why I wanted to do Honor Mode, because I knew it would get me outside of my comfort zone. I'm playing classes I've never played a Paladin before. Well, literally, I played one for a one-shot, and it was a level 2 one-shot, so I didn't really get to play her. Haven, normally, she's a barbarian. I just wanted to play her a Paladin and have a little bit more fun. Try something different, because I get a lot of barbarian action from Karlach. So, the Gale romance, yeah, we're going to be romancing Gale, but we're going to be playing Wizard. I've never played Wizard before. Yeah, of course. So yeah, I want this to be different. Yeah, that's why I was about you using a Searing Smite, because those smites are spells and would have got. Yeah, I didn't know. I literally went into that Ethel fight like, well, will the smites count as spells? I don't know. We'll find out. So like, I don't know. Divine Smite would not have. Interesting. All the others, yes. Okay. I wouldn't have known that. And that would have been hilarious. But I'm also like, thank you for... That could have been real bad, you know? So like... Hey, it's a wonderful way of me learning all the things I forgot to heal Karlach before I got into this fight. It's fine. We're learning. But I'm that person that's not afraid to ask questions in a safe space. Do I need to do research? Yes. Divine Smite isn't a spell. It uses a spell slot, but not considered a spell. It's a paladin feature, kind of like Channel Divinity. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Need to act fast.
The more you know, let's heal Karlach up because she's injured. Get him, Scratch. There you go. Warg dead. I wish we could get Scratch armor. He threw it and hit the thing. That's funny as hell. There you go. Yeah, no, like I said, I love learning. I want to try each of the classes. I was having fun with Druid. I want to do Warlock at some point. Like, I meant what I said. I'm going to probably be playing a lot of Baldur's Gate for a while. And that's fine. Will I probably eventually play other games? Yeah.
Never a dull
But right
moment.
now, I'm fine with this.
No time for mercy.
Hello? Never mind. It took away my smite. Like, here's a question. Do we do Paladin straight through? Do we multi-class? Like Paladin Ranger, Paladin Sorcerer could be kind of fun. Paladin Rogue? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and so when you do that, make different romance fuck friend choice, Miss Lee. Okay. I'm trying.
Moving.
But I will do better. I will do better. How about that? Like I said, I'm totally fine with that.
Got to focus.
So I love Paladin MC, but you have to multi-class. But you have to remember that Paladin spells are limited. You only get up to 5th level spell slots. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, do we want to do it straight Paladin through, or like, did we want to have like? Again, I don't know anything about Paladin. I'm doing a little bit of research, but So, yeah, that's exactly what I mean, though. Especially with honor mode, we have to be super careful with what we're doing. So, I mean, the great thing is, luckily, we have wither, so we could always change it. But do I want to have to do that every single time? No. So, these are more so because we just hit 5th level. So I'm obviously not going to think about multi-classing right this very second for the Paladin. For our other characters, yeah, I'm going to probably start multi-classing. But, like, that's going to be something to consider. I wanted everyone to get 2 attacks first before I even considered multi-classing.
Battle favors the fearless.
Things are going to get infinitely harder as we go. Nicely done, Will. That was
Can't
good.
stay idle.
Might also help to find a subclass that has great synergy well with Paladin, since this is honor mode. I would consider other classes that are charisma based. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Paladin Bard, maybe? Since that's charisma? I was playing with that, but that would be... because that would be fun with the flourishes. At least. I don't know how well it would stack, but... And don't worry, I am going to loot everything. I just know that's going to take forever, and I would rather do that offline, truthfully. Warlock, Bard, or Sorcerer would be your charisma-based classes. Interesting.
Never wanted the easy path.
I haven't done Paladin, or, really Warlock yet? We've done a little bit with Will, but we haven't really had Will in the main party a lot. I'm hoping to change that, obviously, with what is happening now. But I also don't know if I'm gonna have him go all the way through Warlock. I don't know. Shadowheart, I think, is gonna be Cleric all the way through. Karlach, I've been playing with the idea of going Monk for that added boost. But I don't know. So yeah, there'll be a lot of discussion. I'm gonna do some research too, because, you know. But I like talking it out with all of you.
More pockets.
So. Alright, this is where it gets a little tricky. Thank you, camera, for the struggle. Got him a co-op.
Just a brief respite.
Oh my god, in my co-op with my other friend, I brought Halsin into the party and had to level him up. This unhinged bench made him a druid wizard for the spell slot. He still had... oh no! Fair, do you want to know a secret about Sam? Since y'all left Illipin? Because Sam is technically... he's wizard. He just has a different subclass. He's a jewel summoner. Well, he's got wizard... he's still a jewel summoner, but he took another level in something else. Yeah. Correct. No. No. Neither. There's a whole... no. Nope. I like your guesses. And I did consider it, but I honestly just let Sam tell me when I was typing it out. And I was like, okay. I'll message you. There you go. That's something no one else in the cast knows, including Lamia. I'm just telling you. Because it's fresh in my head. I've also been drinking. This is bad. You're welcome. Oh no, I'm encumbered. I had a feeling it was. But yeah, can confirm. Yep. And that's because, like, he knew he wasn't going to be the greatest fighter, even with all the training he's going to do. And that's not what he wants to leave behind in this world. So, when he thinks of Diodora, he always thinks of that. So, yep. Did I get emotional writing that whole bit when it happened? Yeah. It did. It did. So... But it was good. I was really excited. So, well, like I said, you know that. Boy, howdy, look at me drinking. Look at what happens. I start spilling Amphistrano secrets. But no one else knows that. That is strictly me only. And now you, Fair. Don't worry, I am going to loot everything. Like I said, I'm going to do it offline. Because it's boring otherwise. But yep, just so you know, your actions have ripple effects, and that was the impact. I'm gonna rub it in everyone's faces, as you should. Because they're probably gonna have to wait a month to find out if that happens, if you have that conversation. But that's why he was also looking as fucked up as he was. Because he's having a little bit of difficulty. He's having a little bit of trouble. But he's working on it. Because he's having to rely on something different. A different part of him. Like I said, there's a whole thing. I wrote so much about him while y'all were away, and just kind of let him tell me what he wanted to do next. So I'm very excited. For those of you that are like, what the fuck? I'm literally talking about the cast's like favorite NPC. I'm gonna, damn, I kind of wish Theodora had been there, but also split the party because I was like, I'm not trying to linger, get me on the boat. That's valid. Well, y'all are still gonna, I guess, go to Toby's family's house, but that doesn't have to be long. So, like, I think that'll be fine. So, personally, I think you'll be out of Philippine by the midpoint of next episode. Ideally. If not, by the end of the episode. It's gonna be one or the other. Look at all these bodies.
Let's see.
Well, maybe that'll be a question that pops up. I don't know. We're gonna be taking, doing, once we get through everyone's question errors, because I still have to do, I have to redo sins because the file got corrupted. I have to do Dimples, and I have to do Robo's Q&A. We're gonna do another round of questions, like, sit down and chat, like you and I did, probably in the next level or two. But I also did a fuck ton of writing for when we get back, and things
Not
are
for
gonna
communal
shift.
use, it seems.
That was scary.
Let's show some respect.
Things
Or
got
some more cunning.
picked up super quick, so
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
but yeah, all the more reason, like, hey, the actions and decisions you all make in this game, things happen. And you all are leaving your marks on the world, so what does that look like? What do you want your legacy to be when you leave a place? So, beep.
Can't afford to let up.
No holding back.
Nice
2
enough.
steps at a time.
Hey.
At the ready.
Alright. This area we will loot, because I'm gonna honestly skip this area when I come back down here. So we'll loot it real quick. I know there's another waypoint nearby. Will make life a little bit easier. Yeah, if y'all have questions, like, please, I'm happy to answer. We'll also be back here tomorrow. I'm good to go for like another 30 minutes or so, because it's about 2 a.m. I didn't realize it got that late. I do need to actually get some sleep, but we'll be back here tomorrow with more sorry. We were off from AMP for all of March. We'll be back here tomorrow with more Baldur's Gate. And likely it'll go long and raid into Transplantar as a heads up. Or whoever is streaming. If Fair's streaming, then we'll probably raid into her. But if she's not, then we'll figure it out. So yeah. Just as a heads up, because I know I am watching time and I know a few people are going to be like, Jordan, you need to get sleep. You're not streaming tomorrow? Okay. Okay, Radiant's attack. Got it. That's right. You have your Baldur's Gate one shot. Doing a charity thingy over there. Yes, it's gonna be so good. I'm excited to watch. See what Chaos can get up to. And it's a really good group, right? Like, it's Opera Geek, you, Cypher, Lady Luck and then Tuck, right? I always try and memorize who's on, like, things that my friends are doing. Because, hey, support your friends and what they do. Yep, I know the Bailey's is kicking in, because if y'all didn't know, I'm the drunk that gets super tired, usually just wants some munchies in bed. I am the easiest person. I don't want cuddles, I don't want anything, I just want food and sleep. If cuddles are there, great. Not the main purpose. I want food and sleep. How's everybody stream before the charity thing? Excuse me. Just depends on if I can get moving early enough to make space for it. That's a whole mood. Whole ass mood. Well, either way, we'll be here and hopefully surviving more Baldur's Gate. We'll see. Yep, booze is definitely hitting because I got very tired all of a sudden. So we'll see. We'll probably do one more long rest, fight the beholder, and call it a night. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'll just go in and loot absolutely everything to hell. Do you have anything, Skelly? Ooh, you have a scroll of aid and a bottle. I'll take that.
That's curious.
I'm having fun with y'all, and like I said, I really appreciate y'all. I said it at the top, and I'll say it again. Like, the last few months have sucked for so many reasons.
Can be turned.
But I have truthfully have not been happier than I am right now. And it's largely thanks to all of you and just getting more comfy with me. So, thank you. And hopefully I'll have some good news to share soon. That would be fucking great, right?